Good morning. It is Tuesday, May 19th, officially 18 days on the Pacific Crest Trail, and it is very cold this morning. Woke up to some ice on our tent, and making our way out about 6 in the morning, just trying to warm up. We got about 22 miles to do today to get down to the Deep Creek Hot Springs, which I believe is the only actual hot spring on trail. So we'll go there, hopefully get there around 4 or 5 today, and then just kind of spend the rest of the day hanging out in the hot springs. So 22 miles is a pretty long day, but it is pretty much all downhill. As I stated in the last video, we had about 30 miles of straight up downhill, and we only did about 8 of that yesterday. So a full 22, all mostly downhill. It's like 1,000 feet of ascent and a little over 5,000 feet of descent, something like that. So hopefully that makes for a pretty easy day. Although I think my body likes uphill more than downhill. It's just worse on the joints. But hot springs are a good motivation to do a full 22. So that's what we'll do. Alright, I'm gonna keep trying to stay warm. See you on trail. That is one hell of a pine cone. That probably weighs 8, maybe 10 pounds. So that's a big pine cone. Holy shit. If that fell on your head, you'd be done for. That's massive. Anyway, beautiful walk so far. Nice cool weather still. We are headed down closer to the desert. We haven't left the trees yet, clearly, but it seems like we're headed that way. It's getting warmer, and the trees are getting fewer and fewer. But we've already done almost 10 miles for the day. I think we're about 9 right now, and it is only 9:45, so almost a 10 by 10. We're not gonna make it though. No big deal. We're almost halfway done with our day, and it's not even 10 o'clock yet, so that's good enough. Very excited for the hot spring. I'll be interested to see who hangs out there. Apparently the locals like to swim nude there quite often, so I'm sure we'll see at least some of that. But super cool to see a big pine cone. I would not want anything like that to drop on my head. Hey, so it's about 11 o'clock right now on day 18. Still making our way downhill. The terrain for the most part has been pretty easy on the macro scale, meaning mostly downhill, not a whole lot of uphill. But on the micro, the trail's been a lot of this. Just lots of loose rocks and uneven terrain, which can make for a decent little ankle breaker and not always the best. Lots of down trees, tight little trails. You've got to squeeze through some bushes sometimes, and everything is very spiky out here in the desert. So that slows you down a little bit, but we are well over halfway already. I think we've done about 13 miles so far, so a little less than 10 to go. Not so bad at all. Got a water source coming up and about a mile, and then about a mile past that will be mile marker 300. So that's very exciting. Yeah, just kind of dealing with what the trail gives you. And so far it's been pretty decent. Like I said, just these loose stones make you trip, make you roll your ankle, slide a little bit. But yeah, overall pretty easy day on the muscles as far as just going downhill and not a whole lot of uphill. So we will see you here at 300 miles here very shortly. See you there. Oh, this is kind of sweet.
We're all fishermen. Hey! You come down over here?
This is freezing cold. Oh.
I did.
He's really trying for your dome. Mile 300 on the PCT. Feels like it's going super quick. That means only somebody had to draw on that to fix it. I don't know if you can see it. They posted the numbers 2530, but that's not how much is left. It is 2350, 2,350 miles to go. Seems like a lot, but it seems like it's also moving very quickly. So pretty stoked to be at mile 300 and have 2,350 miles to go. Really enjoying it. It's been a beautiful day so far. Just hung out back at that water source. It was a good little refresher. We got about 8.5 miles to go to the hot springs. See you on trail. Lovely little view. Water's been flowing next to the trail pretty much all day. It's all the way down there though, so no real access to it, except for when the trail crosses it. And now we have a little bit of an uphill. For the most part, it's been all down today. Well, we officially made it to the hot springs. We officially made it to the hot springs. That was a long 23-mile day. Terrain wasn't too crazy, but just a long day. About 10 hours of walking. So we left right around 6 o'clock and we got here about 3:45, so almost a full 10 hours of walking. Critter's collecting some water right now, and then we're gonna walk into the hot springs. See you there.
What you feeding?
Alright, so we did the hot spring thing, hung out there for a couple hours, set up our tent here next to the water, and now we're about to cook and eat some dinner. Yeah, solid 22-mile day, 23-mile day, whatever it ended up being. But yep, about to eat dinner and go to bed. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.